Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another Central Kansas District 4-H Photography Friday. And today we're going to talk a little bit about getting ready for the fairs, either the Ottawa County Fair or the Tri-Rivers Fair. So a couple things I want to point out is that, one, make sure that you're checking the Central Kansas District's webpage as well as their Facebook page. As you guys know, these are interesting times and things have been changing a little bit, so you want to make sure you're up to date. Remember, the Ottawa County Fair is just 11 days away, so you have from July 21st through the 24th. So folks, that's like 11 days from now. Now the Tri-Rivers Fair is in early August, so you know, be prepared. If you're not out taking photographs, if you haven't shot your photographs, you need to be doing that now because you're running out of time. Remember also, the Ottawa County Fair has a theme of just a small town throwdown. So if you're still shooting, you can kind of gear your images toward those. Tri-Rivers Fair theme is stars and stripes and bright lights. So, you know, be thinking along those lines. So, okay, so my friend Noah is here today, so you'll have to excuse me while I work with him a little bit. Okay, so a couple things I want to talk to you about. One is make sure you check out the information pages for your respective fair. They're pretty much the same, but not completely. For example, this is the Tri-Rivers Fair sheet, and you need to make sure you're looking at the directions for them. One of the things that you'll notice is that there is a ID form that goes on the front of your photograph at the bottom. This will tell you how to place it and where to place it, and how you want to stick it to your board, which is basically using 1-inch masking tape. The Ottawa County Fair is a little bit different. They use the small, I think it's a square card that you put on the back of the photograph. So you need to make sure that you are checking out the instructions again. Also, I've got a mount board here. When you are mounting your photographs, remember that you want the board in a portrait position. And basically what that means is that in portrait mode, if you will, the long edge of the board goes top to bottom. In landscape mode, the long edge of the board goes left to right, okay? Now, everything we do, everything we mount will be in portrait mode. Doesn't matter if your photograph is horizontal or vertical, you have to mount it in portrait mode. Now, one of the things that we've been making for years is a photo mounting jig. And it's a pretty easy thing to make, and you make it out of mount board, and it will actually help you tremendously as you mount your photograph. Funny story is, my daughter, who turned 27 yesterday, was here yesterday. And as I was making a photo jig, I said, "Sarah, do you know what I'm doing?" And she said, "Yeah, you're making one of those photo jigs." And I said, "Yep." She then started reciting off the rules for how to display your photographs. So, you know, once you're a 4-H'er, I guess it sticks with you forever. Anyhow, this is what a mounting jig looks like. And basically, it's a 2-inch strip of mount board. And on the back side is a 1-inch strip of mount board. And the nice thing that it does is, when you go to mount your photograph, you put this, like, you put your mounting jig on top of it like this, so it's up against the 1-inch strip on the back. That automatically gives you the 1-inch depth that you need here. And then if you know, for example, take this piece of paper, you know that it's this, in this case, it's 8.5 by 11. You just slide this up so it's at the, what would it be, 8.5, 4 1/4 mark, and that will help you center it, okay? So this is important. When you go out to the county fair, or to the extension office, excuse me, out at the airport, buy your mount board, and they have sleeves that you can get out there. Honestly, I don't know anywhere else that you can get them in town. I looked, except for maybe Walmart. But go get your board, get your sleeves. They're nice sleeves, but also get an extra board or two that you can make this jig with. And by the way, basically the jig is, you cut a 2-inch, like I said, a 2-inch piece of mount board across the top, stick a 1-inch piece on the back side, line it up, glue it down. Mark your scale, find the center, mark that as 0, and then I mark 1/4 inches out, and I label like, here's 0.5, 1, 1.5. I'm sorry, you can't see that. 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. That'll help you tremendously as you go to mount your photograph. Okay, that's kind of it in a nutshell. Make sure that you are checking out the page. Again, I keep telling you that, but it's important. Remember, the fair is coming up fast. Please do not wait any longer to get your photographs shot. Enjoy it. Have fun with your photography. Experiment. Don't be afraid to try new things. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Take lots and lots of photographs. The beauty of digital photography is that you no longer have to worry about how much film costs you. And as always, if you have any questions at all, reach out to me and let me know either by cell phone or by email, or at this point you can call me, text me, however you want to get a hold of me if you have questions, and we'll work through it and figure it out. Okay, so I hope you guys have a great day. I'll post my contact information and the link to the K-State, Central Kansas K-State 4-H page in the comments when this video gets posted. So again, shoot, have fun, don't be afraid to ask questions, be safe, and remember, no railroad pictures. Basically, don't stand on the tracks, don't trespass. Those will be disqualified. Also, just thought of this, make sure you pay attention to how you mount your photographs, because if they're improperly mounted, such as instead of mounting them in portrait mode, you mount them horizontally on the board, that'll cost you a ribbon. We don't want that, and we see it every year. So, pay attention to the instruction. And again, call me if you have any questions, or call the extension office. Okay, have a good day. Take care.